The lights hadn't even dimmed at the Met Gala 2026, and already, something felt off. You could sense it, that electric tension in the air. The kind that whispers, tonight is not just about fashion, tonight is about secrets. As celebrities stepped onto the red carpet under the theme, Fashion is Art, the world expected beauty, elegance, and creativity. But what unfolded instead? Fans are shocked. Emotions ran high. And behind those dazzling outfits, a storm was quietly building. It started the moment Beyoncé arrived. Her look, bold, haunting, almost defiant, sent the internet into a frenzy within seconds. Some called it genius. Others called it a message. But a message to who and why now? Then came Zendaya, smiling on the outside, but insiders claim tensions were already brewing backstage. A glance, a pause, a moment that cameras almost missed, but not entirely. And when Lisa, BLACKPINK member, stepped onto the carpet, everything changed. Her outfit didn't just make headlines, it ignited controversy. Rumors exploded. Allegations surfaced. And suddenly, what was supposed to be a celebration turned into a battleground. By the end of the night, friendships were questioned, loyalties were tested, and the truth, still hidden beneath layers of glitter and couture. What really happened at Met Gala 2026? Stay with me, because this story is far from what it seems. The cameras kept flashing, but behind the velvet ropes of the Met Gala 2026, the atmosphere had already shifted from glamorous to unsettling. Inside the grand halls, whispers began to spread faster than the photographers outside could capture. Staff members exchanged nervous glances. Stylists clutched their phones. And celebrities, usually so poised, were suddenly watching each other a little too closely. It all traced back to one thing: the theme, Fashion is Art. At first, it sounded harmless, creative, elegant, but insiders claim the dress code wasn't just about style this year, it was about statements. Personal ones, hidden ones, dangerous ones. And no one embodied that more than Beyoncé. As she moved through the room, her presence demanded silence. Her gown, a striking blend of metallic textures and shattered glass motifs, shimmered under the lights. But fans are shocked because many believe it wasn't just fashion. It was symbolism. "She's saying something," one insider whispered. "No, she's warning someone," another replied. Across the room, Zendaya stood surrounded by designers and photographers, her expression calm but her eyes constantly scanning, observing. "Did you see her reaction when Beyoncé walked in?" a stylist murmured. "She froze," someone else added. "Just for a second, but it was there." And then there was Lisa, BLACKPINK member. When Lisa entered, conversations stopped completely. Her outfit, bold, avant-garde, almost rebellious, seemed to break every unwritten rule of the gala. Structured like a living sculpture, layered with cryptic symbols, it immediately divided the room. Fans are shocked, but insiders were stunned. "Who approved that?" someone whispered sharply. "I heard she insisted on it," another replied. "No, I heard it was a last-minute change." And just like that, the tension escalated. Because what most people didn't know was this: these three women weren't just attending the same event, they were connected by something deeper, something unresolved. Backstage, emotions ran high. A source claims that earlier that evening, there had been a private exchange, brief, intense, and completely off camera. "You knew I'd be here," a voice reportedly said. "And you knew what this means," another responded coldly. The identities, unconfirmed, but speculation exploded online within minutes. Fans began dissecting every detail, every glance, every movement. "She didn't look at her once," one fan tweeted. "No, she looked, but she looked away," another corrected. The family was left divided, not by blood, but by loyalty. Stylists took sides. Designers whispered accusations. Even close friends of the stars found themselves caught in the middle. And then, the first major twist hit. A video surfaced. Grainy, short, but explosive. It showed a moment between Zendaya and Lisa, BLACKPINK member Backstage. No audio, just a tense exchange. Zendaya steps forward. Lisa crosses her arms. There's a pause, long enough to feel uncomfortable even through the screen. And then Lisa turns away. Fans are shocked. What happened between them? They used to be so supportive. This doesn't make sense. But insiders claim it makes perfect sense. Because this wasn't just about the Met Gala. This was about history. Months ago, rumors had already begun circulating, quietly at first, about a creative collaboration that never happened, a project that fell apart, a disagreement that turned personal. It wasn't just business, one insider revealed. It became something else, something emotional. And now, under the spotlight of the biggest fashion night in the world, everything was resurfacing. Meanwhile, Beyoncé remained unreadable. She moved through the event like a queen surveying her kingdom, acknowledging no one fully, revealing nothing. But then came the moment that changed everything. During a high-profile photo session, all three stars were called together. The room held its breath. Would they stand together, smile, pretend? Or would the tension finally break? "All right, let's get one shot together," a photographer called out. Zendaya stepped into place first, composed, professional. Lisa hesitated, just slightly before joining. And then Beyoncé stepped forward. For a split second, their eyes met. And something passed between them. Something real. Something unresolved. "Closer, please," the photographer urged. But instead of moving closer, Lisa shifted subtly away. Zendaya noticed. Beyoncé definitely noticed. The silence was deafening. "Is everything okay?" someone asked nervously. And that's when it happened. "No," Lisa reportedly said under her breath. "It's not." The words weren't meant for the cameras, but they were heard. Emotions ran high. Zendaya's expression changed instantly. Calm turned to controlled frustration. "Then maybe we shouldn't do this," she replied quietly. Beyoncé didn't speak. She simply watched, observed, calculated. And then, without a word, she stepped out of the frame. The photo never happened. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Why did Beyoncé leave? What did Lisa mean? Is Zendaya involved in this drama? Fans are shocked. The speculation spiraled out of control. Some blamed Lisa for breaking protocol. Others defended her, saying she was standing her ground. And many questioned what role Beyoncé was playing in all of this. Was she the mediator, the observer, or the catalyst? As the night continued, the tension only grew. At one point, a close friend of Zendaya was overheard saying, "She's done with this." Completely done. Meanwhile, members of Lisa's team reportedly argued with event coordinators backstage. This was not agreed, one voice insisted. She had every right, another shot back. The family was left divided. And Beyoncé. She disappeared. For nearly an hour, no one could find her. Rumors spread like wildfire. She left the event. She's meeting someone privately. She's not happy. When she finally reappeared, something had changed. Her expression was colder, sharper, more deliberate. And then came the final twist of the night. A private after-party. Exclusive, invite only. And all three names were on the list. Fans are shocked. Insiders were panicking. Who approved this? Do they know they'll all be there? This is a disaster waiting to happen. But the invites had already been sent. There was no turning back. As the stars began arriving at the after-party, the tension reached its peak. Music played, lights flashed, laughter filled the room, but underneath it all, something darker lingered. Zendaya arrived first. Calm, collected, but distant. Lisa arrived next. Confident on the outside, but insiders say her energy was different, guarded, defensive. And then Beyoncé walked in. The room shifted instantly. Conversation stopped. Eyes turned. Because everyone knew this was the moment. The three of them, in the same room, after everything that had already happened. What would they do? Ignore each other? Confront each other? Or finally reveal the truth? A source claims they did meet. Not in public, not in front of cameras, but in a private room. What was said? No one knows for sure. But one insider shared a chilling detail. It wasn't loud. There was no shouting. That's what made it worse. According to reports, the conversation was calm but intense. "You think this was your moment?" one voice allegedly said. "No," another replied. "I think it was ours until you changed it." Silence. Then footsteps. And just like that, it was over. They left separately. No photos. No statements. No explanations. Just questions. And now, the world is left wondering. What really happened at Met Gala 2026? Was it just fashion, or something much deeper? Because one thing is clear. This wasn't just a red carpet. It was a stage. And whatever played out on it is far from finished. And just like that, the night that was supposed to celebrate art, beauty, and creativity turned into one of the most talked about mysteries in Met Gala 2026 history. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and even now no one has come forward with the full truth. Was Beyoncé silently sending a message through her look? Or was she reacting to something far more personal? Did Zendaya try to hold everything together behind the scenes, only for it to fall apart in front of the world? And what really pushed Lisa, BLACKPINK member, to step away in that unforgettable moment that left the room in silence? The questions keep piling up, but the answers, still hidden. Some insiders claim this is just the beginning. Others say relationships may never recover from what happened that night. The family was left divided, loyalties were tested, and the red carpet, once a symbol of glamour, became the stage for something much deeper. And maybe the biggest question of all, was this all just coincidence, or was it planned? Because if there's one thing we've learned, it's this. In a world where fashion is art, sometimes art reveals the truth people try to hide. Now it's your turn. What do you think really happened that night? Whose side are you on? And do you think we'll ever get the full story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm reading everything. And trust me, this conversation is far from over. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the drama, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next explosive story. Because the next revelation might be even bigger.